Hi and welcome back or welcome to my All the Perfume YouTube channel. In this video I'll be reviewing Smoky Oud by Kayali. Thank you so much to Kayali for sending me this perfume to try. I am a huge fan of all of their perfumes and I basically wear them every single week, which you will know if you follow me over on Instagram. I will link below any previous review or collection videos for you to go back and look on as well. So Smoky Oud is the latest launch from Kayali and it is the 5th perfume in their Oudgasm line. And I hadn't actually been expecting another Oudgasm scent, or at least not so soon. With this one, Mona says it is their strongest oud in the collection, and it is the kind of perfume that enters the room before you do and stays a long time after you leave. So I was excited, and of course because I love the brand I'm always excited when there's a new launch, but especially with the fact that this is a smoky scent as well. So I couldn't wait to give it a try. So this is the box that I received and we'll open it up and have a look. So I've opened up and first we've got the press release, which I just love. And because I love the brand so much, any detail I can get on the thinking behind the perfume and the inspiration is so much the better. So I always keep these and I've had a good look through already, but I will come back to it and read a little bit for you too. We have two different products inside the box, and one of them is still quite new to the Kayali brand. Of course we have our scent, so this is the 50ml of Smoky Oud, and then this is perfumed wood, which I will talk more about. So here again is the press release, and on the back we've got the most beautiful picture of all 5 of the Kayali Oudgasm perfumes. And my current 4 are actually on display in my home, and I just love how they look, but also how that means I can just reach for one of the scents in particular, which I'll talk about later, and just top it up as and when throughout the day. And let's read a little bit about what Mona says about Smoky Oud. So she says that it explores the power and opulence of oud and how it is a really great perfume if you are somebody who is super confident and wants a bold scent. She says again it is the strongest Kayali fragrance to date, and she loves the mix of the smoky and the floral notes. So in here as well is more information on our perfumed oud wood, and this is what I'm going to talk about next. So the perfumed wood is in this box, and I was so excited to see that this was part of the PR parcel. Now Kayali started bringing out their perfumed wood with the Oudgasm collection, and Mona said she really wanted to bring the Eastern rituals of scent to the West for everybody to start enjoying and using more in their home. So it comes in this little tub here, and I have opened it ahead of time, and I was a little bit panicked at first because I couldn't get the lid off. It wasn't hard in the end, and I thought I've just got to smell this right now for filming. It is so good. So there you've got the Kayali on top there, and you can buy these perfume woods online. So I already have the Café Oud version of this, which I received in my previous Oudgasm PR parcel, and now we've got Smoky Oud in its perfumed wood, and I can't wait. That is just one of the most incredible things I've ever smelled. It's luxury, it's rich, it's addictive, and it just smells like being on a holiday. So it's kind of got something soothing about it as well. It's got a sweetness to it in the wood. This is just the most beautiful smell, and I've been trying to make a bit more effort with my Café Oud perfumed wood to burn that a bit more. So yeah, we were using that last week with the wood burner, and it smelled really great. And the idea is that you enjoy fragrance in different ways. You can layer it, you'll smell it in your home, you'll smell it on you as well, and that is something I think we can see more from the brand going forward, that we have our perfumed woods coming out with fragrances, and then we can burn them in a Bakhoor. So yeah, that smells amazing, and I'll include the link to that as well as the scent, which we're about to get into. So let's take a look at the packaging. All of the Kayali perfumes come in the same shape box, and in fact the bottle is the same shape too. I love this black, and we've got a kind of cool blue to my eye, but now I'm wondering maybe grey detail for Smoky Oud, and it says Oudgasm Smoky Oud 07 Intense, and that 07 is meant to be the fact that it was 7 formulations to get the perfect juice. And we have our notes on the back as well. Kayali started to do that not at the very beginning of their brand, but a little way in, showing the keynotes on the back of the box and the bottle. And this is already opened because I'm not somebody who can unbox in any satisfying way. And there is our, maybe that is a grey actually. I think that is a little grey accent that we've got on the box there. It looks really good. And then here is the bottle. These are just so pretty. I get a real satisfaction from seeing the Kayali reposts of people adding Kayali to their collection, to the point that the other day I was nearly topping up my own scents and buying some more, and I thought, I think I'm okay. I don't think I'm running out of most of them yet because I've got so many to choose from, but I just love to see them. They look really good. And there we have the name again, and 07 and the notes on the back. It's really pretty. I love that the lid is like a kind of diamond cap, and I just think these look really like good quality and really luxurious. And I think the fact that they're the same bottle shape kind of just adds attention to the scent itself and gives you that focus maybe on any new bottle design that might distract you from the perfume. So the notes in Smoky Oud are rum, saffron, geranium, cedarwood, patchouli and oud. And it's time to give the perfume a test. I did think, can Kayali do it again? There were so many launches last year, 8 in fact. Oh, I thought, can this really be another love for me? And there was talk, of course, of this being so strong and so intense, and I haven't always loved oud as a note. But now that I look back, I think that was to do with the quality of the scents that I was smelling. Let's give this a sniff. I can already smell it in the air. I liked it straight away, and so did my husband. It is really spicy, rich and woody, and actually when I smelt it, I didn't feel that it was too strong. I did think it was something that would be wearable for me. And it feels like a real luxury scent. So Mona says you've got the notes that give the smoky effect, and that's the cedarwood, the patchouli and the oud, and she wanted that to balance with the floral note in the geranium and also the saffron and the rum. And I have to say, this smoky effect makes the saffron really enjoyable to me, and I haven't really enjoyed saffron too much previously, but in a few scents recently it's going up in my estimations. When it's done right, it's smelling good. So I really like this. It smelled like quality. The whole experience with the perfumed wood as well. I thought, yeah, Mona, Kayali, they've done it again. Even with another launch, and there have been a lot, I'm still enjoying this real quality perfume. It feels like something well done. Yeah, I really like it. So then I decided to give the perfume a test on my skin, and I found I got a different experience of it. So on the skin, this is just so addictive, and it's that rum that comes through with the wood to make it sweet and boozy, and it kind of smells like the perfumed wood does. I get more of that element of the scent when I spray it on my skin than when I do on clothes or in the air or on a blotter. But it was from that spray on the skin that I realised that if I were to do my usual spraying, which is quite a lot, not to mention how my husband sprays his perfume, which is a real lot, then this would absolutely be that beast mode, very strong perfume. But when I was testing this and exploring it for review, I didn't quite go there with it. I did a couple of sprays, I sprayed the blotter, I experimented with layering. But when I do wear this perfume, I think it is a really good day wear, a really confident day choice for an occasion or an outing. I mean, if I wanted something bold just to boost me for what I would call an ordinary day, I could wear this, absolutely. But I'd almost want to really enjoy it for that outing or occasion, or maybe going into London or something like that. It's not to my personal taste for the evening, but that being said, because it kind of smells like another place, like being on a holiday, maybe that would be quite enjoyable for evening too. But I'm taking it out in the day first. I'm really enjoying this, and the quality and that luxury feeling you get when you smell it, it's really well done. So the brand have done it again, another really great quality scent. Kayali perfumes are designed for layering, so I'm going to talk about Mona's layering recommendations for Smoky Oud. Firstly, we have Vanilla Oud, and this scent is an absolute love for me, and I have a real dent in this perfume. This is the one that I'm reaching for a few times a week and spraying because it is so cozy and comforting and addictive. And I laid them on my skin yesterday as per Mona's recommendation, our Vanilla Oud and Smoky Oud. It was a surprising combination from her, I thought. I perhaps have thought she'd want this layered with Tobacco Oud initially as like one of the first recommendations, but with Vanilla Oud it smelled so good. sweet, warm and strong, and I thought I could have this as my signature scent. The two of them together smell really good, so that is a recommendation that I would happily take up again. They smell really good together. The next recommendation is to layer your Smoky Oud with Yum Pistachio Gelato. I have got such a soft spot for this perfume, launched a year ago. It was a bit of an odd time in my life, but this aspect and the launch of this and going to Mona's launch in London and meeting her was amazing, and this smells so good. And anybody who has tried this when they visited or when I've worn it or I've had it out with me has loved it. So I'm not sure why I don't have quite the dent in that I would expect, but I sniff it a real lot. So another surprising combination with Smoky Oud, and when I put the two of these together, at first I just thought it's still Yum, because Yum is quite strong and usually when I layer it, it takes the lead and it's more overpowering. But actually it did kind of bring out more of an edge to Yum when I could smell smoky coming through. So I like that combination. That is certainly something a bit different if you're wearing a Pistachio Gelato scent with a Smoky Oud. That's something that feels quite unique. So that's more layering fun from Kayali, and I can't wait to experiment further. So is Smoky Oud by Kayali worth it? At the moment, this 50ml bottle retails for £119 from Harrods, Cult Beauty and on Huda Beauty. And I think that it is really great quality. It smells very different. Now, in the perfume world, and with the kind of posts I see online, there are lots of people enjoying this perfume. But in my life, outside of the perfume world, I don't smell this on many people in the UK, that's for sure. So I think it is something really different for your collection, if of course you don't have too many ouds already. It's Kayali, but the strongest oud they have, and it is well done. It is more expensive than other Kayali perfumes, and that is because the oud ingredient is more expensive. Now, with my own money, I would buy this, and I have previously bought Kayali scents in between my various PR. There were some perfumes I wanted and I bought them, so I would pay. Perhaps I would buy Vanilla Oud first if it were my own money, but this would be on my wish list for sure. I would need this amazing, smoky, strong perfume with its boozy, addictive rum in my collection. So I would pay the £119, even though it wouldn't be an easy spend, and I would be saving, I'd be making sure. I would do that, but I wouldn't blind buy. And so, once again, I don't recommend blind buying this. There has been a little bit of upset online with the fact that you can't yet buy your 10ml bottle of Smoky Oud. And I love Kayali's 10ml bottles, which I've said before, because they are the same shape as the bigger bottles. So they give you that luxury feeling in your collection, like you're still having the real thing, you know, even though it's smaller, but at a smaller price point. And we haven't seen that in Smoky Oud yet. And I would be very surprised if they don't bring those out with time, because of course, people want a way into the fragrance. And sometimes you just want to top them up. I really enjoy the Wedding Silk Santal, and that is limited edition. So I'm quite tempted to top mine up with a few 10ml. So they're great. We want to see those back. But I do think that compared to some of the perfumes I'm trying and reviewing at the moment as well, £119 with the oud ingredient, I think the Smoky Oud is worth it. There is no original wish list as such because I have all of the Kayali perfumes, but with that in mind, I will happily chat about them in the comments and answer any questions you may have. I'm just really excited to see what the brand bring out for the rest of the year. And as I'd said, I don't ever dislike the perfumes, and even if I'm not as keen at first compared to some of the others, I end up really appreciating the scents over time. So please do ask away. Thank you so much for watching my review of Smoky Oud, and please do chat to me in the comments. Do give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and remember to subscribe to my channel because I've got so many videos coming up and lots more to look back on, including lots and lots of Kayali reviews. You can find me on Instagram where I post daily, on TikTok and on my blog. Thank you again, and I'll see you in my next video.